Hi everybody, this is Pramita here, and this is the second part of the Prep with Me kind of session. Now I have just added a tab on this page, and on this side I would like to add a pocket or some flips. I'm not sure. I'm always so unsure, yet I have to pull it off. Okay, so I am going to add this washi. I will add this washi as an extra journaling page. And okay, so the back side has something written on it. I wouldn't like that. And I want this to be a tuck spot kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the pocket over here. I want this at the top because that would give a little bit of more interest. And I am putting this washi, but I'm sure this is only going to be for decoration. So sometimes I add washi just for decoration, not for any other purpose. And I am going to glue this part up, you'll see. And the reason why I have kept this side open is because that gives a more free access, and you can put things more easily over here, like so. So I can put that over here, there. And this page I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to add a tab. I hope I'm in frame. Yeah. So sometimes I just add tabs by layering things up. Like, I don't think too much, otherwise I will not get anything done. So I have my tab kind of thing ready, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these two, but I think this is a tad bigger, so I might trim this down a little bit and this a little bit more, and this is going to be a neat square sort of thing, and then I'm going to put it over here. So this is going to be a tab sort of thing in an irregular fashion, and maybe this is going to work or it won't look nice. I'm not sure yet, but let's see. So I'm going to put this over here, and once again I'm going to take hold of my stapler. I want this at different heights. Okay, I'm going to take my stapler and see whether I can make this work. I hope so. Yeah. So I have my tab ready. As you can see, I have added a little bit of interest on the side, but I'm not doing anything on the paper itself. And over here I can put in some journaling card. And right now I'm interested in putting this fabric swatch over here. So fortunately this is absolutely right for the space, and I'm going to use this as a, this already has a kind of papery sort of texture at the top, because it is actually a drapery sample kind of thing, and this makes things more easy for me because I don't need to wait for the glue to dry too much. And still looking for my napkin. I can't tolerate glue on my hands. I know it sounds funny, but that's how things are. So this is how my few pages are looking, and on this page I am going to add a little bit of layer. So maybe I'm going to put this book page. Then I also have a very old music sheet kind of thing that Ellie has sent me. Let me dig into that, because that's pretty grungy and old and it's falling into bits, and I think that's best suited for layering, and I think I can deal with that. So I'm going to put this like so. Okay, so I'm going to put this like so. I'm working at a very frantic um, pace, because I want to get this finished as quickly as possible. And I already had the book page that I plan on adding, so I'm going to add that. You see how I do things in a very um, chaotic manner. Now I want this on the page, so this is something that I might not trim down. I might not fussy cut, basically. I'll just make it into a small card and make it work. So I have to cut that part out. So I might use I don't know. So I'm going to trim this, and I'm going to ink this up a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to glue this over here. So this is going to be like so. So I can journal around that space. Yeah. So that's cool. So I'm going to just layer this part up, and I'm going to add it like so, so that I have some journaling space all around. Now my table is a big mess right now. So that's how the things are, and I finished this page. This page I might put a little bit of interest on the pocket, and these are the scraps that have evolved from Ellie's papers. After I snipped off the journaling cards, these were left behind. So what I did was I stamped over them and made some embellishments that would go into the journal. So I'm not going to write over here. So this is going to be a tuck spot. So I'm going to glue this part up, and maybe I'm going to glue this part up also. I'm not sure if I'm in the frame. I need to keep on checking constantly. So I am hopefully in the frame. So this is how the pages are looking. I've done this page, and I've also completed this page, and I can put something over here. So in this page I am going to put a pocket on. So I might dig into the stash of papers. So what I can do is, I have this paper memo that has been sent, and I need to trim this up a little bit, or I can do something. I can make this into a envelope of sorts, and journal inside like so, and then I can fold this like so. Okay, and I can fold this up. I can then fold this little bit like so. I'm totally eyeballing things up. I don't follow much measurements. I'm not comfortable with the idea, basically. So I might make it like so, or I can do it like so, and fold this. So I can put it like this, but I'm not happy with it. I'm going to tuck this in, and I'm going to keep this page as it is and see how things roll. Maybe maybe I'm going to add this memo page over here. I'm just going to trim this part up a little bit, and I am going to use my deckled edge ruler for that matter, and I'm just going to fold this a little bit, and then I'm going to just guesstimate how much I need to trim off. So I'm going to trim off a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to just attach that as a floating page kind of thing on my journal page. So I need to trim a little bit more. So I'm going to trim a little bit more, and I'm towards the end of the second part, because that's how I would like to end this. So this is a little bit wonky and I need to fix this. Okay, so one thing I can do is, I already had this folded. I'm going to trim this up a little bit more, and I'm now going to attach that. So for that, what I'm going to do is, I do have these cool washi from Prima, and I'm going to attach that with these washi strips. Okay, so I have this, and I'm going to attach that with this. Okay. So it's like so, and now I can flip this and add whatever washi I like. Like I can add this also. Okay. And that's done, kind of thing. So that's one of the pages done, and on this page, okay, so on this page I'm not going to add anything. I'm just going to layer a little bit of washi later on, not right now. So I am going to add another tab around here, so like so. So I'm going to make this into half and make a tiny tab. Not tiny, basically a tab. So what I do is, I add the tabs way before I plan the journal, actually layer stuff up, because that often helps me hide the stapling and the gluing and all sorts of stuff. So I am trying to staple this. I don't know if I'm frame, so unfortunately I can't. Okay, so I've added this tab out here, and I think it's looking okay. So this will be the end of the second part, and I'll come back with the third part. So bye now, have a great day.